The Kusumgar is the number one in technical textiles in India, and there is nobody in the second also. If you see the in the pipeline, up to 1 to 5, you see it will Kusumgar only. And it is 1969. It is established by visionary professor, you can say. So he is always tell that he is a teacher, Mr. Jogesh Kusumgar. Now also at 84 years age, he is become analytical inspiration for us. Not talk about much business, but about solutions, what best we can do for the customers, and what we can do for Atmanirbhar Bharat. More and more, the Atmanirbhar Bharat concept has been started recently. But he has started in 1969, when he has done developed the first parachute for the brake parachute for the Indian defense. So the beginning of Kusumgar has started with the Atmanirbhar Bharat concept, and we are now 53 years old company. And our tagline is that unusual is usual. So we do whatever others don't think about to do also. So that's why, and that also now recently, if you see, we've grown in GPs, and we want that our presence felt globally outside the India. So if you see many of the all these conventions and etc. fairs we attend, and we mark our presence because we are in various gamut of the technical textiles. So we are the number one in parachute fabric manufacturing in the world. We have a ready parachute manufacturing setup ready now. We are producing there. We are in automotives. So automotive textiles, special textiles, and we are importing a lot, huge, most of the things. For the Indian defense, for the majority of the technological transfer, with our collaboration with DRDO, DMSRD, ADRD has happened. And if you see the CHN glacier, where the high altitude, extreme cold weather clothing has been made by Kusumgar, and proudly feel that our soldiers are fighting on that minus 40, minus 50 degree temperature, wearing our clothes, and we feel honored that we have been able to support our defense system like that. Yeah, so the first, if you see in my there, so now in the aeronautical, these are the your parachute fabrics. We are the number one in the world now in the parachute. Then if you see the inflatables, the new range of the products, evacuation slides, hot air balloons, all these things are the development, and we are doing a lot also. Then if you see the military, I have told you already, the CHN glacier and etc. Then we are doing infrared reflectance fabric. We are doing multi-spectral camouflage net fabric, which actually your if my weapons or of my any defense establishment is covered, our enemy cannot detect by any of your radiation. Not only infrared, they cannot by radar, they cannot by thermal. So everything is protected. So then if you see, there are the outdoor and workwear. So we are doing for the global brands like Columbia, Adidas, Decathlon, with the strategic partners. And we are developing there also the sportswear fabric, which others cannot do. We have a wider width fabric of 230, 280 centimeter working with loom. Then the fabric is coming 152. So this is stretch, and we are doing lot recycled yarn fabric. So we are going for the sustainable solution. We are going for the C0 type of products and lot of dope dyed products. So we are really making a sustainable product, less carbon footprint on the earth. So we are walking the talk. It is not that we are telling something, we are doing all those things. So here if you see, it is a both-way transaction. So Kusumgar, if you see, the lot of Taiwanese companies are our strategic partners. So we are this is the global is a small village now. So everybody can. So if we can, like, if you see, our fabric through brands are coming to these countries also. And then also we are using lot of chemical, colors, machineries or fibers from Taiwan also. So this is always give and take. Like we talk about Germany, the giant in technical textiles, or like technical products, machinery. We are taking machineries from them. But we are delivering lot of fabric. So it is lot of give and take. There is nothing that India is a poor country. So now At least we are trying to change that type of mindset in the Indian textile products. We are the cheap product manufacturer naturally in the commodity textile. So that's why our promoters also, they have selected a category where the auto entry barrier, then people will think twice before entering. And if people enters, we are happy, then we can excel better. So we always try to shift our benchmark up. There is no competition. We never feel anybody competition. We never sell our fabric 5% cheaper than others. Our promoters very, very clear understanding. Will not go cheaper. Will add value for my customers. So now as we are telling, like before 3 years also, if we see our volume was, let's say, 1.2 million, 1.3 million. Now we are making 2.5 million without increasing much of the capacity, but increase the capability and the same plant in the Bapi. So we have total 5 units now, 2 weaving unit near Surat, that Kosamba and Karanch. And we have 3 processing units. This one is the fabric processing and dyeing unit, 1 coating unit, and we have a lamination unit. We have all German lamination machines and etc. Now the need of the day and the customer also need more and more fabrics. So we are coming up with a brand new capacities which will give you 5 million meter of technical textiles from 2024 for sure. The plant will be operational by mid of February, and then we will gradually scale up. So because we feel that our market segment is going up and up only, and if you see the customer retention, most of our customers are old. So many years they are working. So that's why we are creating value for them. We are doing and one of the basic philosophy, if we see Mr. Yogesh Kusumgar and also Mr. Siddharth Kusumgar, it development. Because the problem, our cost of development is much more than any other company can think about. You take our technical staff, even 1 year, 2 years experienced staff, to the international exhibitions. We give them the platform. You go there, learn there, implement there. There are many people may leaving also, but they adding value to another textile industry maybe. But they are doing good for even our director, HR, Mrs. Swapna Kusumgar. She is also trying to develop good culture for the company, for our staffs, so that people feel comfortable. They get some world-class experience. So overall, if you see the Kusumgar family as in totality, is a family in real sense. They also treat us like a family, all the employees, and people work from their heart, So that's probably the catalyst for the exponential growth of Kusumgar. That's all. So what I feel, the government, now if you see the lot of AR in there, and technical textiles, NTTMs, the National Technical Textile Missions, and startup in setup. My friend was there, a director also. I am also involved in many of their projects on various conferences. Something is happening, and it takes some time. The technical textile itself development, if you see, any people with the chicken-hearted people cannot develop a technical textiles. You have to give enough time to develop a product, because sometimes customer takes even 2 years, 3 years time to give a small order, because it is not overnight like a fashion fabric, because there is a lot of trust involved. You don't sell a product, you sell a complete solutions to them. And the technical textile, a lot of risk of the life is also involved. The parachute, the bulletproof vest, the automobile. You cannot take anything cheap, 5%, 10%, they will not jump the ship. So it is a complete solution you are selling them. For that reason, if we see that government initiative being taken, but I feel there are very few takers. Kusumgar is the taker, and I always, as in other meeting, I suggest the government, make a good ecosystem. Because in India, unfortunately, you don't have a very good machine manufacturer. You don't have a good fiber manufacturer. You don't have any polyurethane manufacturer properly, neither film manufacturer. If you don't make the ecosystem, you're importing everything from abroad, then competing against the country, it cannot be a reality. So one thing, more focus on NTTM I have seen on the development of new product. You have enough market, lot of imports are coming, cheap imports, we have to cut it. And we have to develop the NTTM also. I want, this would be based on who can deliver to industry, in the deliver. It is not the only development. Development, you have IITs, you have TRS. But what I feel, the drive should be from expansion in the exponential way, so that the product in India, supplier or the producers are motivated to make product and market in India. For that, whatever government has to incentivize, they have to do it. And hope government is doing the right beginning. It may take some time. I hope it will be great success in future.